Hello everyone, welcome back. It's English class now. It's April the 24th, it's still Friday. I'm still Mark, teacher Mark. And yeah, it almost feels like we're back in school now because you've been staring at me a lot today through these videos. In English class though, this is I think the last one, we're just gonna do a little character analysis about August. It's not really about the thing we read today or the thing we read yesterday. It's kind of about all the things we've read, so far anyway. And we've seen Augie's life so far through his eyes. And I think we know the things that he's scared of. We know the things that he's accomplished, the fears that he's faced and overcome, and how he feels about all this stuff. So today, there's just a little worksheet that we have to complete. It has some questions that just ask about him as a general person. One of them says, what actions does August take that show bravery? We've talked about being brave before. Being brave isn't always being George Washington and, carrying a gun and liberating the American colonies from the British. It can be as simple as August being really scared and still going to school anyway and facing those fears, even though he knows they're going to look at him. He can see them looking at him, making faces, but he does it anyway. I think you have to be pretty brave for that. So that's just one example, but I'm sure you guys have seen and can think of some others. Another question is if his sister, if Via asked August, who is your best friend? Which character do you think August would say is his best friend? Because we've met a few people so far. Today's reading, actually, he would make a good answer, Jack will, because he's been pretty nice to August so far. Summer, as well, has been pretty nice. But who do you think he would say is his best friend? That's all we really have to do, is say who his best friend is and why you might think that. And then the very last part there, it says, in each box, write a word that describes August. Then copy a sentence from the book to support your word. You don't really have to support your word with something from the book. It would be nice, but we don't have the actual whole book in front of us like this to go through. You guys don't have the same thing to go through. So don't worry about finding something in the book. I would just write a descriptive word. What's a word you would use to describe Augie? Brave, that's one that's on the sheet. That would be a good one. Smart, I think he's definitely smart. He thinks about things. He's a very thoughtful person. He's perceptive. That's another good word. He notices a lot of things. He can tell how people feel based on the expression on their face and stuff. So just thinking about Augie, what's I guess 2 words you would use to describe him. So that's all we really have to do, is just think of 2 descriptive words, then write them down and answer the other 2 questions. And that's basically it for today. So yeah, I hope you guys, if you have any questions about this, let me know. It's a little different, I think, than some of the other stuff we've done, but so far, the things you guys have been handing me and the questions you've been asking and the things we've been talking about, it seems like you have a really good understanding of the story. So I think it'll go pretty well, but if there are any questions, you can always ask. And that's it for right now. I'll talk to you guys here a little bit later. See ya.